On the channel, we speed on into the Dark Multiverse with the McFarlane Toys Red Platinum Edition Dark Flash.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another DC Multiverse, Dark Multiverse unboxing and review. And today on the channel we got the Red Platinum Dark Flash. But for all your Dark Flash needs, GameStop, Target, Walmart, but for everything else McFarlane, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal out there. And this one I came across at Walmart of all places. And this one, no stranger, but with a twist once again, as this I believe was a Walmart Gold Label exclusive once upon a time. Now it's been re-released. And what have I told you about Todd from the couch? He's actually taking a nap right now with my wife's heated blanket. Oh, if you could, we should get a picture of him there. He's just snuggled up so good. He's got Lemmy and Ace with him as well. Shout out Todd McFarlane from the couch. But I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again right now. We're going to see a lot of stuff from McFarlane next year before the contract's up. They're going to get it all out there, but we're also going to see re-releases and repaints just like this one. Change a few things, get an extra head, and I'm always here for an extra head. I don't know about you, Mark Summers, but I am here for sure. So we'll talk about it, but first, you know how we're going to do this review. We're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We got a bit of a zombie Flash here, the Dark Flash, and we will do some comparisons later in this video. Red Platinum sticker in the front means basically you can't get it from like Entertainment Earth and Jay's Toys and Games. I think that's what that means. It's like everywhere but fan channel. I don't know. It's a weird thing because a lot of times the Red Platinums you see more than anything else. So is what it is. I don't know. But it is 12 and up on here. You 11-year-olds, you can't handle this version of Flash. Let me tell you. You stick to the Barry Allens, which you need to stick to. 22 points articulation, DC Multiverse. Dark Multiverse, the Flash, Dark Flash once again. And on the back, it looks like there's a group of Dark Flashes, so it must be an army builder. Not super familiar. We'll read the card, see what's going on. But maybe I got to buy multiples of these. We'll see what ends up happening there. But let's get him out of the package. Let's see what the Dark Flash fuss is all about. And let me tell you, it's the Halloween season as I'm filming this. There's fuss. See you later. Goodbye. We do get the card. Oh, yeah. No rookies here. See you later right off the screen. And we got the DC McFarlane stand. See you later. See you later. Goodbye. DC McFarlane stand. Seen it before. We'll see it again. Let's see what it says about Dark Flash once again. Dark Knight's Death Metal Speed Metal. Oh, like a little Racer X. Shout out to Scott Travis once upon a time. Speed Metal number 1. It's the drag race from hell in this one-shot tie-in to Dark Knight's Death Metal. Taking place after the events of Dark Knight's Death Metal 3, The Darkest Night is after Wally West and his Dr. Manhattan powers. Thankfully, Wally has backup in the form of Barry Allen, speak of the devil, Jay Garrick, and Wallace West. It's a knockdown, drag-out race through the wastelands as the Flash family tries to stay steps ahead of the Darkest Night and his Lightning Knights. Interesting turn of events is what we'll say about that one there. But there it is. Is that Jay Garrick and Barry Allen? Is that the different heads? I guess maybe that's what that is. I don't know. You guys tell me. Sound off. We'll learn together. We'll learn together here. But it is a good figure. I always like these kind of horror-inspired McFarlane figures from the DC ones. I really like the Dark Knight Death Metal line. A lot of good figures out of that. And I'm not opposed to picking up maybe another one of these. As once again, we have it from the past. We'll do some comparisons later in this video. Wouldn't be opposed to displaying all 3 looks, possibly, with the 3 heads. And no faceplates with this one. Straight up heads, which is cool to see as well. And there it is. And you know we're saving the twist ties. Big contest coming here in a couple of months. Be ready for that. See you later. Goodbye. Oh my gosh, what are we doing? But let's dive into it here. No extra hands, nothing like that going on. It's just a straight up figure. I do like how he was posed in the packaging. But it does make that diaper a little bit off-centered. So your mileage may vary once again. But let's dive into the old Dark Flash here. And we're going to start off with the head sculpts. I guess we'll start with the head out of the package. Big open mouth here. Wish the jaw was movable, but very zombie-like. He's got the slack jaw going on. Got those red fiery eyes. Just looking like an undead member of the Flash Corps is what it looks like to me. Got those wings on the ears looking very good. Nice purplish kind of skin. Very underwater gross skin is what it reminds me of. But not a bad head there. Now the second head, Got the teeth there. He's got a little bit of the lip up, but a lot of teeth going on with this one. Same mask over the top. Got the red eyes. Looking very good. Basically a pick 'em at this point. I don't think you can go wrong with either one of those. And the third and final head of the day, I can't handle much more head. We got one with some crazy gnarly teeth, almost like Dracula teeth, sharp teeth there. Looks like, was that like 30 Days a Night? You remember those vampires from that movie? Kind of has that look to him. Bigger face on this one, but you still got the red eyes and the mask. Looking good. I like all three heads on this one, so you can't really go wrong. And once again, maybe a little army builder action. Maybe, but let's dive into it right here. You got the black bodysuit going on there. You got the yellow flash emblem. You got yellow boots. You got yellow forearm guards. Mark Summers, you think of what I'm thinking? Can mean only one thing. Feeding through the multiverse with the sweet sounds of Michael Sweet is a Striper fan in the Dark Flash. Who knew? To hell with the devil. I guess he's trying to keep a little piece of that within the Dark World here, but obviously huge Striper fan here. The black and yellow attack lives on for another day. Got those bare arms, once again, those crazy hands looking like something out of Freddy Krueger, maybe out of Nightmare on Elm Street, but he's got the mangled hands. Looking good. Looking like a zombie Flash in a black costume, though. A black costume. And yellow. Don't forget yellow. But looking very nice. Now, he does got butterfly shoulders, arms all the way around, bicep cut, double jointed, pinned elbows. Yes, the pins are still there. And then the hands back and forth, side to side. Get us some gnarly hand positioning on this one. Head back and forth, side to side, up and down. Head removable, as you can imagine. You do get that dumbbell up top, plus traditional waist. A lot of movement on this guy between both of those. Sometimes the lower waist is a little tighter on the McFarlane figures. Not this time. Loosey-goosey all over the place, but a nice tightness at the same time. Like what I'm seeing there. Leg goes up for the big boot if you need it. Double jointed, pin knees, ankles back forth, side to side, up and down. And you got to have that toe articulation. You got to have the toe articulation. We know how that goes as well. But a good looking figure here. At first I was thinking, do I pass on this? And then I saw the three heads and I said, got me again, Todd McFarlane. But I might be passed on some of this McFarlane stuff this year. 2026 is going to be very interesting, especially with re-releases and stuff. Not sure if there's got to be some serious meat on the bone for me to get these. I think the meat on the bone for this one is the army builder nature. It looks like it does have. But this Dark Flash is pretty fun for what it is. There's no doubt. But I do got the other version here, and this is the one from Once Upon a Time Ago. Similar but different. This one, not quite the Striper fan. He does got the gold and black attack on this one. You got the yellow boots on the new one, black boots on the old one. Definitely similar, definitely a little bit different at the same time. Same crazy hands going on. You did get effect pieces with this one. You did not get with this one, but you could move the heads around. So that's another option if that is your thing. Whites in the eyes, where I like the red in the eyes on the new one. But going to make their heads different. You got to make their heads different, and that's what you'll have to do. But I got two of the members here. Do I get one more? Is there an army? They kind of alluded to it on the back of the card with the different flashes. So maybe I pick up one more of these along the way. We'll see what happens. But there it is. Dark Multiverse, DC Multiverse, Flash. What's your guys' thoughts on this? Is this a pickup? Can you tell me more of the story? Do I need one more in my collection? Let me know in the comments down below. And let me know if you're picking this one up or if you've seen this one about town. And then, of course, don't forget, check out YouTube channel. Check out YouTube channel memberships, more like it, and Patreon for even more content if that is your thing. Always thumbs up the video, always helps the channel. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and my other YouTube channel. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com. Conveniently enough, the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available every single Tuesday wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. And then don't forget my two books, The Complete Guide to the ECW Original San Francisco Toy Makers line and The Complete Guide to the Jakks Class Superstars series line. Both available right now on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Perfect for the holidays. Am I right, Mark Summers? Yeah, we got to be a little quieter. You're right, Tom McFarlane's sleeping. But both available right now if that is your thing. But so for Jay Garrick, Wally West, and the rest of the Flash crew, Barry Allen, don't forget Barry Allen, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we going to dance or are we going to play?